tell that you want it right now. No need to fight it. I know you want me. I'ma get that thunder, babe. I won't have you wonder why your body's calling me, yeah. Maybe you don't know what you done started. Tryna keep you close, I'll be where your heart is. Hoping nobody knows you're still broken hearted. It's time to let go, let me do my thing, I'm going all in. I keep on falling. I need a spell so deep that I can only breathe when you ain't around. You know I've been on it down. Yeah, give you that love you need. It's time that you find your peace. Just don't make a sound. I can tell you're ready now. Making love, feel like we ain't making enough. Don't wanna have you waiting up. Girl, you know what I'm thinking of. It's time to change position. Show me you really bought it. Let me see what you got, yeah. Girl, what's up? Telling me till you play too much. It's coming down your leg when we touch. Tryna see your face when we fall. How about we change position? Show me you really bought it. Let me see what you got, yeah. You ain't gotta worry about it, baby. I ain't tryna drive you crazy. Just wanna give my love. I know you want it. It ain't nothing, girl. Feeling all on your body, baby. Got you so excited, you can't hide it. Baby, give up. I know what's up. Don't gotta say much, yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the King Status Podcast. Welcome. This is your first time again. I said first time again. If this is your first time, this is the King Status Podcast. Here with me, your host, Mr. Mortar King, along with
EdBuck LC, a.k.a. Playboy Bucky. You know what's going on.
Mr. Prolific, a.k.a. Jay Duce.
If I do say so myself.
Myself.
Welcome. And if you're here again, welcome back to the King Status Podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And follow us and check out everything. Our pages, follow us. All the links in the description below. How y'all fellas feeling?
I'm good, man. Working. Bit busy weekend of recording, but all our own stuff. So, you know, it's good to record your own content. And, you know, I can critique myself from what I've learned on other shows. So
And be
good.
sexy when you're doing it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He called her what?
I'm cool, man. Like, I'm feeling a little, you know, my birthday tomorrow, so.
It's his birthday tomorrow.
Clap
We ain't
it up
about
for me.
Yeah, it's his birthday tomorrow. And shout out to DJ Magic on the ones and twos behind the scenes.
Magic.
Oh, I was about to ask again how
King
y'all
was
felt
good, though.
today.
How you?
Oh, I'm cool, baby.
How was your weekend?
Hot. Smoking Joe Frazier right now.
Hey, yo.
We took a little quick birthday shot before the camera started rolling, but
Whose birthday is it?
he just said,
Oh.
Mr. Playboy
You
Bucky.
gotta say that again. Say
That
it again
Duce
with some
hit him too.
Maybe Duce
He
has
really
been
took
a lot
a
more
shot
than-
at Duce. He's really Mr. Duce.
But nah, I had a okay weekend, like a little under the weather, a little bit.
Okay.
Getting over it too. Maybe that's why like a lot of the been cooking, sweating it out, everything. I still worked out, making sure I worked out, did what I had to do. I'm still here.
Yes, sir.
You know, we all on 100%. Yeah. That's all I got.
What?
Well, how are you feeling, my man? I'm sorry, people. We
Another year
we
of
had a
life,
little
another
drink.
year around the sun.
Yep.
I don't know. This time, like, I don't know. I'm kind of like been taking it all in. Like today, like I woke up just like kind of like just knowing my birthday tomorrow. So like I just been like slowly. Like I always kind of get like this, like just because like I be reflecting like so hard. So
Put the
it
cash
always
app right here.
it always like kind of it always kind of like. It might seem like I'll be like down. It's just like it's not that. I just be like so in my head because I just be thinking about like yo like where I came from, like the people that I literally know that's not here no more. Like I always think I think like so deep into it. So like
Get real
like
reflective.
like so like for me like I be kind of like zoned out a little bit just because I be like really taking it all in. Like damn, like I really made it another like. Just thinking about just all the stuff like I think about, not like I literally think like, yo, I made it to another year, like so.
That's how I always feel when the birthdays come around. It's almost like I'm not gonna say it's like it be feeling like I guess that's what seasonal depression be feeling like.
Yeah.
But it just is I'm reflecting so much on everything. Like,
Yeah.
and you know, like one of them times, I think it was last year, I was so open about it to y'all, like where I was saying, man, like, because I thought things would be different at the
Yeah.
time, or maybe, yeah. I thought things would be better, and then I said, like, yo, I was dealing with that guilt trip of what social media shows you, and saying like where you should be in life. And realistically, it's like, bruh, one thing I learned, and I tell these young people all the time is, bruh, life ain't easy. I
Right.
see what they mean, and it's a lot of figuring out. It's a lot of figuring out. So
Right.
the best thing I could say, I just try to tell them, get to where you're going in life first. If
Right.
you plan on going to college right out of high school, when you about to finish up high school, you think about going to college, just go to college. Go get your money. I'm gonna
Right.
tell these young people too. Like when I see these 17-year-olds working, bruh, get your money, because nobody's coming to save you. No one's coming to help you. And if you start as early as you possibly can, like if you're getting out of high school, if you start, I'm telling you, in 10 years, by the time you 28, by the time you are age, man, you gonna be all right. So
For sure.
And make sure you enjoy your life too, man. Like it's a lot of us that
Absolutely.
grind chase is so
Absolutely.
much ingrained in us when really, like whatever your niche might come to you one day and that's it for you. You figured it out. Like
Right.
you can't be so hard on yourself. A lot of this, like again, it took time for me to get here. I've been proficient and great in other areas, but this one is the one I kind of stick with. I'm liking. I'm enjoying.
Facts.
So I feel as though like we just got to make sure the youth understand that, yo, you don't have to the grind of money, like, yo, enough to survive, of course, but like in some of these spaces you can miss your life trying to get to a dollar so much. I know a lot of young
Yeah.
people that work constantly trying to get to this astronomical number that you really cannot, like, if working traditionally, to me, you can't really get to unless it takes years to get there.
yeah, of course. And
Or
I'm
a
like,
lot of fucking manual labor.
and like, and I definitely told that too. Like, bro, you're not gonna miss out on much.
Right.
Like you can still manage to make it to parties, have a good summer, be lit, to have a vacation. Just don't get so caught up in thinking you're gonna miss out on things.
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of the conversations I was having earlier was about why do we continue to this cycle of just impoverished behavior. Not so much as like I agree with you, Jay. Like, if you're gonna work hard, make sure you enjoy yourself as well. Like, don't just get so wrapped up in it, but you still have to get a level of focus so that way later in life you can enjoy it more. That's why I'm saying, like, when you get to a certain age, because we thought back then, when we were teenagers, this age we would be so old, and that's when you got the cane out, and it's like,
Right.
no, I still feel very young. And you're going to
we're-
stay as young as you keep yourself.
Right.
So that's why.
Yeah, that's what society does. Society made us
Exactly.
feel like we had to be it at 20. Because even like some of our favorite people growing up became it at a certain age, but even then we didn't know their real age. Like a lot of times you don't know who really is. Like you don't know what time people get on. A lot of people got on late in life. A lot of people
Yep.
got on earlier in
sure.
life. Like it's all about, man, living inside your means. Whatever you create for yourself, live inside that. If you're not busting your ass, working 11-hour shifts, trying to, and don't be out here going to Root Chris every night and
Right.
flights and
that's what
balance.
that's basically what I'm saying. Like,
It's a balance. Like if you want to do those things, make sure you don't make sure you find a way to get some mental income that may not even include you working more. Like I know a lot of people that did that vending machine game to get a couple extra dollars in their pocket to have fun.
Right.
and I
There's
would
ways out
say,
here.
if you get your money early, and the times we're in now, where it's so many different opportunities to where you could create it yourself, you can do something like that. If you stack your bread up, and then now you got this residual income, the money you can make in your sleep, so young. And why we're saying this on camera is because this is the game we wish we got early on, before we became parents, before we started just building the things, like, of course, we want as adults, like homes and getting loans, doing all these things, is piling up loans when we could have.
Yeah, don't make that mistake.
Yeah,
Make your
when
own
we could have just worked real quick, stacked up a few thousand, did the vending machine thing, made that residual income, so that way when you're this age, you could be so much better.
Yeah, shit, I don't know how this shit gonna cost when they this age though. This shit you
I
might
don't know.
need.
I feel like trying to answer the question, like, to be transparent, it's like it come from like not even like having the resources, like, or even like knowing things of that nature. Like
Only thing is now, the difference between us,
Well, I know
the
where you about to
resource
go.
now is as simple as Google and YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
What we said
Well-
in the last episode, we was like, yo, I never went on family trips or big trips. I never been on a flight. But YouTube brought me to start getting on flights. So some things are like, I understand if you didn't grow up a certain way, so it's not at the forefront, but it's no longer an excuse why you shouldn't know something, or if you can't go get the information if it's something you really want to do. That's really in your heart
my
and your
only
mind.
thing to that would be a lot of them don't know what to look for in that. Like, you want to teach people financial literacy is the biggest thing, because you can make all the money in the world if you spend it as soon as you get it. Then there ain't no shit if you're not investing it, not pouring into the right resources. So
Right.
like, I'd be like, yo, go
And that's what I'm
learn,
saying.
go learn about money. Like you don't have to even like go learn about what it is when you get it. So you can understand as soon as you get your first money, whether that be a couple thousand, whether that be 1,000, whether that be $700, you more understand how to turn that $700 into real income later on down the road. Not just, yo, you got to grind and double that, flip that at one way. And usually we pick the wrong way to do that. And even when we pick the right way, we so used to fast money that we can't stay for the long haul. A lot of people in some of those situations could have made a lot of money if they would have stuck with it, some of them investments, and then they pulled out because the world got scary at a point with COVID and shit.
Yeah, but I'm just still saying, like, for these young people, because I'm seeing a lot of the younger folks, they figuring it out because now they're in a place where if they say, I want to do podcasting, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a travel blogger, it's not far-fetched anymore. It's not something that's looked at like, yo, that can't happen, because we see it happen now.
Right.
Even if you are in an environment and household that will say that, but it's still not impossible, because if you really stick to it and you really take it seriously and you put your 100 in it, it's going to work for you, because now it's so much easier. So many more resources. If you have the money, you can go get a camera. You can go Google and say, yo, what's the best camera for a travel site? And you can find out. Same way you did getting all this. That's the only reason why I say, yes, I understand it's certain things in your upbringing that I'm not going to fault you for not knowing. Not you personally. Not knowing I'm not going to fault you with for not knowing, but it's still no excuses anymore to say why you can't go find it and figure it out. And that's all I'm saying. That's why I was like, I didn't use that. Yo, I never been on a plane, so I don't know how to do it anymore. Like, I never use that as excuses. Even some of the businesses I may have started. Podcasting. Nobody I knew was podcasting when I started. And I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the first time ever. And it still figured it out and still just, yo, in podcasting, things like that, it's just whatever you want to make it. If you want to be a travel vlogger, it's whatever you make it. You get the camera and you go somewhere where you want to go and how you want to do it. And I think that's the difference why I think it's so many more. It's no more of those excuses, because there's so many ways you could do it, and you could do it on your own.
I'm so passionate about this one.
Oh, yeah. You hear him? You know what I'm saying? Got the hands
Nah,
moving.
it's funny though, because I was gonna say like,
How sexy I am?
well, you know, I ain't gotta talk about that.
Thank
That's
you.
regular.
Thank you.
Nah, but I had a conversation recently about like I was asked like how did you like basically it was like on some like how did you know like where to look for like when we was trying to go to Miami for the first time and stuff. And I was just saying, I was like, yo, like I was just so like intrigued like from what I was seeing. I was like, it was nothing that was going to stop me from finding out how to get there. Like, so like to piggyback off of what you were saying, it's like, yo, it definitely is a lot different, because we wasn't like, we was just getting introduced to the internet and how powerful it was becoming. Like nowadays, it's like, yo, it's at the kids' fingertips. Like between everything, like the first thing kids get nowadays is like a little like an iPad or stuff like that to get them to calm down at 2-3 years old. So it's like, yo, they be advanced fast just off a GP now, for real. Like it starts there with them. And like, you know, we was outside, had to find and figure out everything. Like,
Exactly.
so like
Which I do think that takes away sometimes too at
For
the same
sure.
time, like, because that era we grew up, so we're used to just being outside, and like we know we have the value of hard work, because that's what we came up and when we were getting told, like, you gotta work hard, you still gotta work hard, but it's just so many different avenues that made it so much more easy.
Man,
See,
you gotta work smart. A lot of this shit is working smart. Like,
well, that's life. Period.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That work hard shit to me. Like for me, I feel like that. Like even this isn't like hard work for me. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you figure out
'Cause
what
it
you
doesn't
want to
feel
do,
like it.
yeah, because you figured out this is your thing. I could do this for free.
Exactly.
So like the hard work is like what me like switching this setup. Sometimes this shit is fun. Max, you come in here something like, damn nigga, you did this, yeah, this morning, just because I was like sitting here like, no, I'm not. This ain't function how I need to function. So let me switch this up and that. But it's not like I maybe sweating, maybe a little tired, but I'm not. That's not even what the work I put in at some points to for some of these things I thought I had to achieve. Like the more effort I put into, the more you get out of it. And
Right.
for that, it kind of makes sense to you to like that's what I'm saying. Like with all this money talk, work smart, figure out your investment. You can have you can take money you saved up from maybe if you get an allowance or however you may come across a few dollars, run to the store for somebody, and you can take that, invest a couple hours here and there, and by the time you out your house, 18, you up already. There's things people can do for credit where if you get educated enough, your people that's up can probably put you on game.
Yep.
You can be an authorized user, never even touch the car. This person can never touch the car, and that sets you up for a bigger credit limit.
Yep.
There's a lot of knowledge out here that people are even, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you go to get it, do as much research as possible. Don't be taking these one-off sources on Instagram that'll come out, say some fly shit, show you some fly shit,
Facts.
and then charge you a high fee to get the information that is freely available online. And
Facts.
some of that should be illegal. Let's keep it, call it spade a spade.
All I ever wanted was a kilo to hit my little nigga with the Rico. See a lot of that going on with these scammers. Yeah, hit with the Rico. But that's why I was saying like, yo, some people what I'm seeing, a lot of people keeping themselves in that same cycle, not just financially, but mainly financially. Like, if you see something working, a lot of things I tell myself now, if I'm sitting back thinking like, yo, why isn't this working? And sometimes it's just a matter of if you want different results, you gotta do things differently. If you're going to keep getting the same, if you keep doing the same thing, it's the same as in relationships. You're gonna keep getting the same type of person, the same results when you keep going to the same type of person. That and that's why, and I think that's the difference with a lot of us and us in this room. Why we seen a difference in our life. The same way you bring up your lady, like how much things fixed and changed because of the type of person you got with. And that's what I was saying last week too. Like, yo, sometimes it's a matter of who you're around as well. So I've never been that type on the no new friends. I'm like, no, because every different step in my life, different type of friends came to help in a different way, especially this point in my life, because now we're adults and all of us like have kids. So we're very iffy about who we're around now because we're like, yo, if I welcome you in my house, that means you're around my child. Come on, man. I'm trying to be serious.
You got a birthday announcement to make, guys? Let me find out.
I missed the whole.
Oh shit! All right, well we're gonna slide right past that, guys. May have uncovered something that Marcus didn't want to say. So yeah, I agree. I kind of just lost what you're talking about. My mind just that.
Yo,
okay.
hey, yo.
Wow.
You threw me up like you looking back for it.
This
just-
is
it
why.
completely threw me-
This is why. But it's a special occasion. This is why. It's a birthday celebration.
You want to do another toast? Hey, I'm cool with that.
Nah, we don't got. Nah, not right now. No,
Make sure we blur that.
I was trying to monologue. I heard you giggling, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then you didn't even remember.
Hey, yo, no. You said we all had. Never mind.
Hey, yo. But like, I'm just keep trying.
This is the King's podcast.
Like when we keep
I'm your host.
continuous cycles, it's be the same way sometimes. Like people will continue having kids where they got issues, and with their other kids, people will continue to have money habits, different bad money habits. When it's like, yo, you don't got money already, so how are you still having these bad money habits? Like it's just like, why do we keep continuing these cycles and putting people through these cycles? Like if you can't take care of the kids you have already, why are you still bringing more in? Just to
Because
still
now the kids
give
are
them a
used
life.
as a financial tool. The kids are part of them getting their money. And in some cases, the motherfuckers that beat the system
But
beat it
what-
that way.
But sometimes
I do know a
that
lot of females like that.
And I feel like we have kind of changed that. Like a lot of our generation, it got so expensive. I feel like it's less kids being had. Like they reporting like less unless like when we was kids, it was multi-fan like niggas being a project building 8 deep. So now I
that's
feel like that's
true.
curving. They don't kind of want that. They want more. Them social security numbers is bread to them. So that's why they
Yeah,
trying to get rid of
but
people
still- but-
losing like
But
the
when you still
laws
think about
changing.
it, it's like how Ed just said. I know people like that, but still, we all know people like that. But it's like, yo, but Section 8 is the life you want just because it's easy. But it's like, why do you want to continue being in that? I understand, like, it's some things like,
That'd be all what people know for real. Like for me, some people they see that happen 2-3 generations, bro. That's
Yeah.
like, oh, all right, that's how it's
This
supposed
is
to
how
go.
we
Like,
get it.
Yeah, like,
and that's why my whole point. Why do we choose to keep
Some
continue
people
that
don't know
cycle?
better, bro.
I know
Like,
that. I know that. But that's
So
why I'm
that's-
still like,
If you
some
watch,
of it's
if they
not
clone
an excuse.
Tyrone, it's because of the man.
Of course it is. But what we're also saying too, because then we'll be contradicting ourselves when we just said, yo, there's some excuses we didn't make. That yo, we didn't know that we were looking at Miami through the damn internet on YouTube, and that took us there.
right.
So it's like, so that's why I'm like, yo, to me, it's no excuse. I understand, I do understand, but still, when some people have like a Eddie where they're watching him do this, where they're giving him props for doing it, and it's like now there's really no excuse. Because
Yeah, real
now
talk.
I see my brother, I see my cousin, I see him doing this, I see him making those moves and continuing it. I'm seeing him do it for years.
Right. And I was about to say, and two, it's like when you can come back and give people that information, it definitely do make it a little like, yo, why ain't y'all trying to do this? Because I remember like my cousin, he was like geeking like, yo, cuz I'm trying to go out there with like $1,000 and then this is at them times, like I'm saying, like yo, I'm trying to go out there with $1,000 and I'm like, yo, cuz you don't even need all that bread, like for real. I mean, even still to this day, you probably don't even need that much. Like it's probably cool to go out there if you wanted to, but like, yo, a lot of trips don't even be like that. Like you just gotta really do your research.
And the same as when I tell people, because I don't want to just keep bringing up Miami because we did more than that. Like even the first time to Atlanta, the first person I seen go to that event was PNB Rock, and this is before he was PNB Rock. Rest in peace. This is before he was that, and I was watching them vlogs, and I'm like, yo, and I think they did the same exact thing. They drove down there, went to this event. I was able to see the behind the scenes of the event, which brought us there, which is what brought us a lot of knowledge. How we met Miss Dev, Ninth Wonder, DJ Toomp, DC Young Fly, all these people.
Right.
Just something from that. YouTube again.
Yeah.
And then those same people is how
him.
and in that same correlation is how I met the homie, which ultimately helped me when I moved out this way still be in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
All from that, all from internet. That's why I'm like, yo, with some things like, yo, it wasn't opportunity where we was from. So what did I do? I got my ass up and went somewhere where it is and tried to make shit moving. So it's like, that's why I'm like, yo, we're in that era now. It's not so much an excuse. I understand. I feel for you if you never seen nothing else or seen nobody else. But some of them, the people that know us, we should be enough sometimes.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, so when you got the information, and I'm with you, Jay, on don't just watch one person on Instagram and just think that's it. No, do your own research, figure out how you can make it work for you, because sometimes you're watching somebody who already has millions of dollars, so they can do it on a certain level.
Or
But
they get it or not by the way they telling you.
no. Well, yeah. But I'm saying, like, because when me and Eddie went the first time, we was riding bikes. Then when we went for my birthday in 2021, we was on a yacht. And I was like, it's different. It's different. That's why I'm like, it's not. We can't keep using all those excuses of why we're just not making things happen. And like I said, I do feel for you, but some of us in this room have people like that. But it's like, yo, use us as the example. But if you don't want to, it's cool.
Yeah. I think that also puts a lot of responsibility on us, though, still, to like make sure you go back and you touch the people, you give that information, kind of firsthand knowledge that people see you, and always offer like a lot of times we'll get so jaded by people's negative response towards our ideas of success. Once we receive it, that we don't have no sympathy for them no more. We don't have no yearning to want to help you no more. Cause like, I done got it now, nigga. You done played the whole time with me. But no, I think we still gotta extend our hand because we know exactly what people do to our community and to keep us the way we are. Like this white boy on TikTok, crazy stat boy. I'm always gonna bring up some shit that I can tie back because I can show you the clip.
Nah,
He
it's
was
just how you-
pretty much breaking down like systemic racism. And just like, hey, well, you think black people got to get here? No, exactly when this happened, they did this. And as soon as they stopped being able to be slaves, guess what we made? The prison to school pipeline. And that's how, and guess what time you become a slave? When you go back to prison. Guess who makes the most of prison? He broke it down so fluently from another race to people in the comments like, oh my God, it's true. And I'm like, yo, niggas been saying this for years. So like, I think some of that, but I believe it works. So I think that's why you got to go back and tell niggas this shit and show them, and hopefully you can cross a few minds, not just get on your high horse and be like, no, I can't fuck with you no more. It's the same. If your group message, hey, if you shouldn't be leaving your, like some niggas will get on and that group message will get from less. Let me leave this joint actually. Them niggas is still there. I'm up. I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all still my niggas. When I'm in town, y'all get free tickets. Like,
sad thing is,
y'all can couple up to the club with me, but when it come to moving and shaking and how I did this and how I can recreate this, because a lot of people figure some shit out but don't figure out how to really master it. That's part of my shit is mastering. So I can sit, as long as you got the need and you can really convey yourself on these microphones, I can be able to get you to some level of success, whatever that is for yourself.
Two responses to what you said. One, watch King Status podcast. That's how we can give it to you. Watch us. Two, you are absolutely right, because sometimes people will just do that type of stuff is happening already, bro. Like where people already feeling entitled. I said, bro, I'm not even at the level of where I'm seeing this going, and I'm already getting treated like, yo, just because I may have missed a message or something, it's like, yo, you too famous. Now you want to talk business, because we never had to talk about anything else.
Right.
But when we start talking about King Status podcast, my mind goes into, I'm not talking personal no more. I'm talking brand business.
Right.
How I was with everything, like music, anything. But when you never talk to me like that, now you're going to say I'm acting like this because, no, we just never talk business. If you hear me talk any business anytime over the years, I was talking business because I took myself, okay, we're not talking about Marcus. We're not talking about Mr. Mordecai. We're not talking about Millie Mark. We're talking about whatever the brand is that we're talking about. And in this case, King Status Podcast. And that's why, and I see you because sometimes like the frustration does come sometimes where it's like, yo, you're acting like this to me, and I don't even know where it's coming from. I thought everything was cool. So I can see, but I am with you. Like, we still have to show, because I still will give a positive answer, still be respectful and all, but I do understand, and I'm with you. And the systemic racism, that's a whole different ball game. Whole different ball game.
I think it's something the same. A lot of reason why these people don't come with you and don't get the message is because they program not like, dog. Some of that shit work on people. Hey, to be,
Right.
I think people forget that it is a privilege to be somebody whose mind is able to expand outside of that. Some people have been spoon fed from the time they were born till the age they are now, that this is all you will ever see and all you would ever know. And your parents beating you down, your community beating you down, your friends beating you down. Everybody just is like, oh yeah, this is what you do. The wins they celebrate not even should be celebrated. They celebrate the wrong shit.
But
So
see,
that's
some
why,
people-
if I can give you a few moments a game, whenever I'm sitting outside, if somebody come up to me and whatever I'm at, and it's like, yo, I see you do your thing. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. This is how I do it. Hey, if you want to get down, this is my joint, and I go from there. That's how I've been working with more and more like brands and different people, just being willing to lend my expertise and like we was talking about last time, not having imposter syndrome. No, when I say this is what I do, this is what I do.
And I think it's more because other people aren't used to seeing me like that, because it was how we said last time. And I said, oh no, you're dealing with a different me now. You're dealing with I was like, everything y'all saw me do behind the scenes or what I was doing before, I said, no, now you're seeing me where I'm like, oh no, when them moments come again, this my shit, ain't nothing else like it.
Right.
This is the only thing you're gonna be thinking about. I'm telling you that.
Right.
Like I'm like, but everybody ain't used to be, and then it goes back to where I see realistically, like where some people may see like that confidence cocky. I think, and I always say realistically, it takes some type of temerity to really get to certain levels that you have to have a certain type of confidence you have to have in yourself to be able to do it and do things on a different level, on a higher level, or to even deal with what comes with it. You have to walk around. So you're gonna be an asshole to somebody. So sometimes like you do gotta just accept that. You gonna look like this, you're gonna look like you don't take things serious, or you take things too serious, or you just difficult to work with. It's like, no. Sometimes you gotta have that battery in your back to know, yo, I want this, I know how I want it, I know what's gonna work, and I need it this way. And I can't always tend to people's feelings. And monologue done. I was like, that's all.
Nah, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I was just zoned out just because I'm like, yo, because I'm thinking about like, yo, like people really can miss their chance, like just not being, and it just really made me think about like the Atlanta trip, and I'm like, yo, bro, like my boy really like potentially missed the shot, like, and I'm thinking about like where his mind was at musically, and I'm like, yo, like, bro, that was really it for you right there, like. And I seen how it could go both ways. Like, yo, when you really up feeling like that, and then like thinking like, yo, I don't know. Like, I've really seen it go like both ways, hand in hand, to where as though like on a lower scale, you might like gain confidence, like, oh, all right, no, I know I'm really the shit. But then when you think like, yo, you at a place like with your peers and the people that you might look up to, and it's like, I don't know yet. Like, and it's like, bruh. Like you could put in so much work, but you gotta really believe in that, like in yourself. It's like, yo, like you can't like how you used to always be saying, like, yo, like you can't get caught up in what everybody else is doing. You gotta really focus on what you on, because like it's just like that Michael Phelps picture where he was swimming and the dude was looking at him, and he was just, you feel me, like he was just straight. I'm like, bro, that be the difference in like, yo, you being 12 flat and somebody being 12.03 or something like that. Is like, yo, you, while you out here focusing on everything else, I'm goal in hand, and that's it. Like, so,
And that quick second that you looking back takes away from, like, because now you giving your energy, your attention and energy to something else just for a split second. That's all it takes sometimes. Just to, because this person wasn't thinking about you.
right.
They thinking about winning. How we said when we watched that boxing match, Spence and Bud, first thing that was said that night, so one of them coming to win, one of them's coming to win. And I think that's with anything, when we see things on that level, one of them's coming to fight, one of them's coming
that
to
was
win.
an underrated quote of the night, bro. Cause
Yeah.
when it was said, I didn't think nothing. Like, I thought it was funny. I'm just like, yeah, like these niggas is both ready for war. I don't know what you talking about. Like, it was just a funny thing to say until the outcome was happening. I was like, in my head, like before you made it a thing in the air, I was literally thinking, I was like, yo, he was really right about that. Like, somebody really came in here to dominate some shit, and like somebody really came in.
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, because like you said, they coming in for war. Yeah, they both coming in war, but it's like really like with anything, one's coming to fight, one's coming to win, and that's who's going to win. The one person coming to win, not just focus on the fight. It's like, no, I'm going in there to win. Not just boxing, that's anything. You come in there to win every time.
So when my boy say, you could be a giant, but if he got the will of a peanut, I'm gonna dominate his big bitch ass.
Hey, yo.
Said, missed that one piece in the equation. Spirit. He said he could be the size of a giant, but have the spirit of a mustard seed. He said, mine as vast as the universe. I'm gonna dominate his big bitch ass every time.
Hey, yo.
Yo, dang, you so down on the dumps today? What's wrong?
Huh? What happened? What you talking about?
You better start laughing at this.
It's an insider. I'm trying to.
Nah, I was about to say,
He
nah,
told it complete. I'm like, must see. Hold on. You said something. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Nah, man, I think it's Drake getting to me.
Hey, yo.
I want to give some real game right now, cause I thought about it. I thought about it the other day. It's gonna spin, y'all.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give some real game to the people.
I was about to say, look into the camera.
It's a real game for y'all. If you got blinds in your house and you got a break or something messed up in it, get them fixed. Why? Because you underestimate how much can be seen in that little split in your blinds. Not curtains, your blinds. Why am I saying that? Because I thought about that story that what you brought up last week. So it made me, when I was in my kitchen and I was like fixing my blinds, I'm like, yeah, because I know you can see some things. And why I'm saying that is because this is when I was a teenager. The homie we all know.
Oh my goodness, man.
The homie we know.
Oh shit.
So,
Get comfy.
and this is a lesson for everybody. Fix your blinds. If you got cracks in your blinds, if your blinds are messed up, get them fixed. There's some real game. I was a
Oh, my
teenager.
goodness.
Swung to the homie house, knocking on the door. Nobody answered the door. Cool. Time go by, I go to his crib. My just for the camera, my other homie crib. And
It's crazy.
And so I go kick it with Ed. So he not trying to come out of the. So I'm like, all right, I go leave his crib. I go back to the other homie's house. And as I'm walking by to the front door, window right there. So I see like a light. Look through the crack. My man beating off. My dog in there masturbating. Now I don't necessarily see him doing it. I just see the porn on the camera, on the computer. I just see the porn on the computer.
Hey, yo, hilarious.
And I see, like, the computer chairs. Like, if we sit in one of these computer chairs, you can see our shoulders. Like, this type of computer chair, we can see our shoulders when we're sitting up. I see the top of his head, so I know he's slouching. So I'm like, wait, I was just knocking on his door, and he didn't answer the door. I come
Bucky.
back, and I'm like, but I can see all this. I can see clearly in his living room. Like, so I can see what is going on. And just so happens some other homies was walking by, so I'm like, yo. And like I said, we were mature at the time, we were teenagers. So I'm like, yo, he was in there beating off. So we knocks on the door. He come to the door, big blanket in his head. Yo, we started hollering, bro. I'm like, yo, what was you in here doing? Oh, I was asleep. Nah, I know you wasn't, bro. You was in here on a nice
That's
little
crazy.
date.
Caught up on a mean lie.
So, the moral of the story is get your blinds fixed because we can see right through them.
Yo.
Get your blinds fixed.
Hey, yo, y'all ever been caught on some shit like that?
Nah.
Blessed. Me neither.
Nah.
But that seems terrifying. That nigga, the whole.
He didn't know. I was up there. I'm in the window hollering. Like
Imagine him looking back and just seeing Mark. Dog.
Yeah, caught is crazy.
I already came at him about it. I was like, bro,
That's what I'm saying.
You're not.
But
I just so happened.
Imagine before you get to come at him, you knock on the door, he turned and just see y'all like,
Ooh, that would have been funnier. That would have been funnier.
Nigga.
But I just gave him some grace.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Bruh, mad. But
And the way that we used to joke about doing,
bruh, and I didn't even remember the story. It wasn't until, for one, the story brought up last week, and then I was in the kitchen. I was in my kitchen. I got blinds in my kitchen. So I'm fixing the blinds because I'm literally like, yo, because somebody, especially at night, they'll be able to, if the lights on, you can see right in here. Like, if the
so
blinds
what you
they
be
fixed.
doing in your kitchen?
Nothing. I'm just saying. I don't want people looking at me at night.
go up in the
Mark,
kitchen.
I
with
want
me.
people looking
He
at
be
me like,
going down. That's Marcus' spot. He be going down in the kitchen. Go ahead, make me,
Right.
Go ahead, make me them grits.
kitchen, over by the stove.
Getting
Hey,
yams
yo.
by the
But we do
yams.
not support him and what he does.
Yo,
You said getting yams by the yams.
hey, yo.
See, look, but if that, I would have probably been in there like, all right, he doing this thing, cool. But it's like, nah, I've seen him in the computer chair in the head.
No,
I just see the
even
top
that,
of the
nigga, he
head.
caught
So
that
you,
out and niggas
so
was
you
still
know
fine
this,
with the clown
this
you.
you know this is what it is with the blanket.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
That's what with it. But real game, real life game. I'm gonna teach y'all something because it's times you seen other things. Like you might see somebody butt naked 1 or 2 times in life because they ain't thinking about, oh, I'm by the window and nobody can see. It's like, no, I can see right here. Especially because people always do it at nighttime. I'm like, bro, when you got the lights on, you can see clearly in there because
You ever had somebody do it so you can see?
If I did, I ain't give a damn.
I heard that shit.
Or I probably did it purposely.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
They did it
freak
purposely for you to see, for you to, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
And,
But
just might have to
But like
go.
I said,
Yeah,
this is
nah.
when we was teenagers, so
I about to say,
so
nah,
of course,
sometimes-
like I was joking on him the whole time. We was hollering. He walked up. Literally, I'll never forget how it looked. He had that big ass blanket in his head. He had walked to the door with it like this, bruh. I'm mad.
Yeah, nah. Sometimes it definitely is like you pay that joint a lot of attention because I had to say something to an ex about that before. Like one day I'm just driving up to the crib. I just so happened to in the window. She just getting out the shower. I could just clearly see. I'm like, I was walking the crib. I'm like, yo, bro, like you gotta close this. Like, what the fuck you doing? Like I could see.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like, bro.
that's what I said.
It's a young boy across somewhere. It's like, fuck this nigga.
Caught
That's
the
my
homie.
window.
Caught the homie. But see, look, bruh.
Shit,
That's what made it bad
lucky
for him
was
because
you.
he the homie. Because
Yeah,
I
but-
was like, bruh, as soon as he opened that door, I started clowning him all the way. I said, bruh, stop lying. You
shit.
was in here
You
beating off.
lucky it was you though. Imagine if it was like a female he liked, like, or imagine like somebody that was like
Shit.
around.
See, look, if they don't
Chick
know
might have been
who,
into it.
but if
Whoever
they don't know who
watching.
lives there or all the people that live there, they it could have been anybody.
Right.
Like, cause he got a brother too. I just knew it was him because he came to that door with that blanket too. I'm like, bruh, like, cause the living room, like the front door and the window was like the front door's here, windows right there, living room right there, computer. This is back in them days when we had family computers. So
With the
I'm like,
desktops.
but nobody else was home with it. I'm just so happy. I don't know why it was just one of
Used to
them
go
weird
down on the
nights.
family computer.
It was just
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
them weird nights.
Used to go
Definitely
down on
did.
the family computer. That's weird, probably. That's back in the pop-up days. You trying to shit. Shit.
Nah, real talk.
I gotta
cuz.
close 350 tabs,
I got a cousin-
spyware. You're Norton anti-security drone going
yeah.
crazy. We all had that shit because
He
of Comcast.
said 350 tabs. I'm hollering.
Nah, real
Yo, that
talk.
shit
Because I had a
was,
cousin, he used to go crazy with the LimeWire porns. Like, had them just pinky.
Hey, man.
Magic know about that, obviously.
Everybody
She
know
ain't
about
say a
Pinky.
word, and then so it said Pinky. Hey, yo.
Pinky was the original. Pinky was the original. A whole hood loved Pinky for some reason. Ain't nobody could love in the hood like Pinky.
A Cherokee.
But yeah,
She was up there, but Pinky still was the fave.
dang, now I got the
sure.
freaking hiccups with this. They like, bruh,
I think you need another shot. But
we gonna take one, celebrate my boy's birthday,
okay.
celebrate his birthday.
Real one.
But yeah,
Blur the screen out. We
but the cycle and stuff. Just to go back to it, it's just like, yo, you don't have to always do the same thing just because that's what you came up in and what you seen. And I understand, like, people, they never seen anything or were taught anything else. But it doesn't have to. You don't have to put the limitations on yourself with everything that we have in this world and the access to it. Like, just get out, go see the world, go do your thing, believe in yourself. These dudes over here laughing. I'm trying to give a real speech. When I
It's I'm about to say. It's
No,
the,
I
it's
thought
the-
you was doing it on purpose.
It's the first line. Like
Nigga.
you don't gotta go crazy. It's just the first line.
Bro, like, I'm not taking that.
I'm about to say. I don't know where I learned that, but that's what I guess that's what the real alcoholics. What they say? It's a shot. I don't know what the second.
First time on the King Status podcast. We don't usually do this, but and I'm not really a drinker, but it's a celebration. I only do it for celebrations, and we celebrate in life. And my brother, homie, he been with me. We've been around with each other for over 20 years. I think this year make it like 20 officially. Like, so we just more life, more blessings.
Yes, sir.
Love you both. We celebrate.
Love y'all, man. Hey, man, shout out. 20 years of friendship. God damn.
Yes,
Lightweight,
sir.
I don't care. Yep, I'm lightweight, super lightweight.
I'm ready to get active. What we doing after? You want to call some strippers?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, get them in here, man.
Call some strippers, have a good time.
booty butt, cheeks.
You know what I'm saying? I can make
Yeah,
these
what's
lights
that,
flash.
What was that Papoose doing that? Bucket naked.
People don't remember that one. I played that for the other homies. It was like, what's the? I said, oh, man,
man,
and we all the same age, so it's like.
That would have killed me.
I said, bro, nah, we ain't about to act like around them times, like certain things. I'm not saying it was the littest song, but still.
What was
That's
your
the type
best
of song.
birthday?
Probably, I don't know, bro.
That's easy for me.
I feel like I be having a lot of them. I'm really one of them type of people that try to like go out their way to really enjoy their birthday because you only get one. Like so, like I'm really big on people celebrating their birthday because it's like, bro, like out of all the days that you gotta work your ass off and you gotta do so much and attend to this, attend. I said, bro, you get one day to literally be off. Like everything is about you. Like this is your shit. Like people is really gonna celebrate your like your day for you. Like which like you feel me? Whatever the case might be, like people is giving you like you feel me? Like not to say it like how it sounds, but I'm like, yo,
No, it sounds
like people
perfectly fine.
literally
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they celebrate you. Like they really give you like whatever it is that you might be going for. Any other day of the year that you be like, damn, I wish I could get my flowers. Like on your birthday, people really give you your flowers. Like so like for me, I always just always felt like, yo, on my birthday, like I gotta like and like I'm gonna do something. Like so I probably say when I went to the Bahamas, probably just because like
Well, which birthday was that?
my 25th maybe.
It was that long ago already? Hell yeah, it was.
I think that was
Hell
2016.
yeah. What the- ugh.
So like damn, I gave these Mickey Fickies calculations on how old I am. But
I
it's
was,
cool.
I was going to. I was just
I
like,
don't
man,
care,
I
though.
ain't ashamed of it. It ain't
Yeah,
like-
I'm not either.
And
I'll
like
be
I said, we
32.
still early.
Yeah.
Still early. So.
But I
Fuck
think
y'all. They don't even know how old we are. Fuck y'all.
That's
Don't do the
cool.
math.
But like,
we
nah,
lying.
I think just because like for me at the time, I was getting into like just getting taught like how to be different, like into what we was talking about earlier. It's like, yo, that was like the first time I was ever like taught to be like, yo, you not living like that. You like, you feel me? Just because you come from that, you don't have to live like that no more. So like for me, it was like my first real takeoff into like, yo, why do I act like that? Even though like I am very ambitious, I was taught and I was raised differently is like than I was raised. I mean, I was brought up differently than I was raised, like as far as like in my mom's house and versus like on my dad's side of the family. So it's like, yo, like my mom, like we went on trips, we went far, like we did things. So like for that reason, I can have that. Like, yo, I wonder what else is out there. So going to the Bahamas, like it was just something different. Like, yo, like I just like it was out the country, get to experience like different things, like the food, the culture, just all that type of stuff. Like, so I think maybe that if I had to choose one, but like I said, I enjoy my birthdays. Like even my Vegas birthday, that was like another like bruh, like it was just so much fun. It was so beautiful. Like I just enjoyed everything about it. Like
I'm surprised he ain't started smiling when you said Vegas.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
that's my spot. I was about to say that's my favorite
Well, what's
birthday.
yours?
Our favorite
What?
birthday is my like what the one before this one that just passed. We was plan on going to Vegas, just us on a couple's trip, but then my best friends kind of surprised me and they flew out there. And then, like while we was checking in, they all pulled up on me. They was there for a couple of days, but then me and my girl got to have more time to ourselves after that.
Right.
And it just was a good time. Like we kind of went to our deepest. Like it was a couple times we were in. So at that time we went out and saw some other stuff. Like caught a movie out there. Went to like the swap meet kind of thing, and it just was good to be in like a different. I'm in Vegas, but even the culture outside of Vegas is its own thing. Like that's why I said I could really live there. Like that's my shit. Vegas is really my spot, and that was really special for me. Like to have somebody come spend some bread to come fuck with you on like not no planning type shit, like or plant, but in the background you don't gotta like. For me, I'm big on the one that gotta make sure I hold. Like I'm a glue to a lot of shit, and I make sure a lot of shit moves. So like when I'm not moving, the shit don't happen. So it's good to not be involved in some shit, and it come to fruition, and niggas pull up, and it be a good time. It was a great joint.
That was your 38th birthday, right?
45. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
what about you, King?
I'm actually 107.
2021. 2021. That became so easy to me.
The Miami joint?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, yo, when I'm telling you, man, I ain't had fun like that because that was it felt like it was like on the high scale, and it allowed me to be who I was that I wasn't able to be in so many years. And I was like, yo, I said, yo, that weekend made me feel like me again. Man, which was about 2021. It's my 30th, man. I was like, bruh, I said, it's hard to top that, right? Like, I was like, the only way to top that is to do like all the same things, but just do it on a probably just a little more grander level with more of the people, because neither one of y'all was there. So I was like, it'd be so much more dope with the same people, but if y'all was there too,
We
and then
out.
like,
Birthday number 96. You know what I'm saying? We there. That's coming up.
I feel like y'all got
That's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Birthday 96. You know what I'm saying? We there.
what
yo, he said that.
y'all got any like underrated years that y'all had that was like
Oh,
unexpected fun?
some bad Jones, or okay, he wasn't gonna bad Jones.
We could take it. We can go through the.
Oh,
We can go through the.
my worst birthday, I got locked up.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I really can't think of one.
18.
Like a bad one.
I feel like I enjoyed everyone. Everyone just enjoyed differently, but I enjoyed them all pretty much, because some of the times it's just like with me, sometimes I just like seeing faces, especially the ones I don't get to see often anymore.
Aha,
Like,
he
show
had
up.
perfect birthdays, nigga.
Yeah.
I think.
I had perfect
honestly,
ones, but I was like, but
Hey, nigga,
but
I respect
my
it. I
30th,
love.
I think my worst birthday probably was my 18th for
Same, Joe.
my
Same. That
18th
shit's
one was
horrible.
probably my worst one, and it's only because like that was like my first year. Literally, like it was like as soon as I turned 18, my mom was like yo son, like it's over with now. Like all that what I was doing for you, and then you gotta learn like this is where it starts. Like the and it wasn't like a like a bad cutoff, but it was just like yo, I want to show you like this is what it's gonna be like in the future. Like if you don't do for yourself, like it was a lesson type of thing. Like I ain't gonna say like she made it up to me like cause she ain't never do me like wrong or nothing like that. But I feel like that was like the first like the like soon as my birthday happened, she let me know like you a man now, nigga. Like it's time to like
this
step
nigga-
into that lane. Like
This nigga Code is kicking his ass.
nah,
Nigga held it together.
nah, this is more like we're close, because when I go outside, I'm gonna be fine.
That lick woke
Y'all
that
gotta,
shit right up.
y'all got any underrated like ones that was like
Real quick,
My party in here was an underrated good Jones. It was sent through me a party surprise.
I think
round.
I don't remember my 18th one, but I just remember my 18th year being such a high spirited. That's when we was graduating and everything.
Yeah.
So I was just so in high spirits. Like I turned 18 and I graduated like a couple months later.
Right.
Like so to me, I just remember that year just being such in high spirits. That so I really don't even remember that. I remember
mad at my
I was
girl,
still
mad at my
17.
mom. I got locked up. Mad at my. It was a. Whew. Let's just skip over that birthday.
but I think the easiest one for me is 2021. Easy. Easy. Like if y'all was there, it'd just been even more.
yeah.
But I was like, I had enough homies that came.
Is that one thing you wish to do on your next birthday coming? Is to like just have everybody there? Like, do you want to travel this one?
Yeah, and I have a plan. Also, something I want to be able to do just in case somebody like everybody can't. So it's still
Party
like,
bus, nigga. It's like nah.
No,
Party bus.
this was a different idea that I was like, because I wanted to be a certain way. I mean, if things change. But I was like, this one idea. I never have an issue if I travel for my birthday. I never will have a problem. Sometimes I say if I travel for my birthday, that's the best way for me not to be disappointed.
Yeah.
So
Because at
birthday
least-
number 75 coming up. Where we
so,
going?
So at least if I'm somewhere and I don't know what to do, at least I have that excuse of I don't know what to do because I'm not from out here and I don't know,
Right.
so I can do anything is new to me.
You ain't got worried that
Really?
with me. You know, I'm king of making sure my itinerary is fucking fire, nigga. I gotta make
I'm
sure
about
my
to say
shit.
I'm into that too. Like now, especially like with like some of these social medias being like you can just click and everything pop up. Oh yeah, it's
Well, yeah.
It's like-
yeah.
Where we at now?
And I'm a foodie, so it's like, bro, I'm gonna
my
find out where some
birthday-
good food at.
And
bro.
and I was just saying that earlier. I said, yo, I tell everybody now, we do not have to do fine dining for my birthday. That's the lucky thing for me because every time I go fine dining, they say, yo, it's for the experience. No, bitch, I want the experience to be the good ass food.
My birthday will be around episode 50, but hey, I'm sorry, my birthday nigga, we out. You know what I'm saying?
It may be.
If you're in a different country, we gotta do the popping. We gotta do the restaurants where they buy the
Absolutely.
water. They gotta bring the shit out. Just don't order. Like, dog, this is my thing. Yo, camera on me, Magic. These motherfuckers don't go out and order no fucking lamb chops if you can't pay for the lamb chops. Don't order no hookah if you can't pay for the hookah.
For sure.
Make sure
Especially on
you
my
order
day.
in your means. Like, just understand the tape. Like, yo, have a cap. Yo, if you're going somewhere nice, no, it's gonna be at least 100 to 150. But it can go up from there if you start drawing.
I always say,
I know what I'm doing. If I'm ordering a bottle, don't you match me,
yeah.
bitch.
I always say, no matter what, I automatically go in when we go to dinners like that. I automatically put $100 or more in my head. Automatically, that's what I do. Even if it's just me and my lady, I automatically put that number in my head, $100 or more. But like that, I mean, that's just regular stuff because you know some people, you know, the way society try to be. Oh, $100, that ain't nothing. Like, man, sometimes we go like going to just get some good, like just some good food, and that's what I love about New Orleans, bruh. I said, man, because you could go to them hole in the wall spots and the food be mwah, perfect, due to perfection. But that's why I'm like, yo, sometimes I
With
just
the
be
alligator gumbo.
absolutely, absolutely. So that's why I definitely always say like, well, for me, I'd be like, yo, I don't gotta do fine dining. I want the food to be good. I don't need to. That's why I love South so much. Shout out
now-
to South and Philadelphia, North Philly, off Broad Street. I was like, because that's fine dining. You've been there. Fine dining, the vibe, because we went and we actually caught the jazz show the last time we was there, and then the food is amazing. So I was like, yo, that's the type of vibe. If I'm gonna
was
do
one of
fine
the best
dining.
nights of my
Steak
life.
48 cool too.
I never had them yet.
Steakhouse ain't my jam. Like,
it's not
the
so much, but
Mexican
I'm not
drawings,
gonna say like
the
some
out
of
the
the food was
country
good.
drawings where it's a multitude of things. The seafood be fresh and the atmosphere be like. Last time there was a show going on, you got hookahs at the table. That's the kind of shit I'm saying. The steakhouse shit, man, that should be overrated to me because the atmosphere be so uptight and uppity, and I'm heavy more want to be by the water bowl.
No, man.
For sure.
No, some of the spots in Vegas were
Oh yeah, don't you already know.
just scenery vibes. Like I'm cool with saying, okay, I ate there before, but now I'm like, yo, I don't really want to because I was like, yo,
Vegas got some of the best in hotel restaurants, like the resorts, casinos, like. That's where you need to go eat. It'd be like a little joint that's just a restaurant for the hotel.
True, because
and that food be popping, and
they
it be there. Like Vegas is a spot. I'm not. My group activity is like pool party, fucking shit like that in Vegas. Like don't we like the or turn up at night like the club atmosphere. The dinner thing ain't my thing in Vegas. Dinner, go take a nap, nigga. We've been going since fucking 9 o'clock this morning.
Man,
We going back to Vegas. I'm sorry, guys.
New Orleans, that's
we
the
going back
place.
to Vegas.
Man,
I'm bringing.
New Orleans is that place where I eat. Every time I'm out there, I'm eating like all day. I'm like, bruh, that food is too good, and it's inexpensive. That's the crazier part about it. But like I said, it be them hole in the wall spots that be lit. I'm telling you, I'm like, no, I'm at that age now. I'm like, bruh, I want to enjoy my food.
Right.
I love enjoying my food. I used to like it then, but now that I take that serious. Like, no, I want to enjoy my food. I'm at that age too where I'm telling my child when they see me eating, I'm literally like, I'm eating right now. Like, I love enjoying my food.
Hey,
But
man, you definitely gotta enjoy your food, enjoy your life. I'm big on, for me, birthdays. It'll be just I'm in like. Not saying we getting old, but like I kind of want to be done with the turn up stuff soon. So like I'm trying to get it out. Like I'm trying to be lit. Like I'm trying to do the shit that like I wanted to do like when I was a buck a little bit. My partner kind of supports that behavior. Like, I'm trying to go to Vegas, get a crib, do a little pool party.
yeah,
Small joint, not intimate with people.
or-
There. Like that's what we're trying to do. This
or-
for
and
my girl current birthday pulling up.
that's more how I would rather do it. Like if I'm gonna get like super lit, if we gonna keep doing it, I love it more when it's the intimate. Like how you said, if we rented a house and had the pool, and then we had all our friends and all our loved ones around, then yeah, I'm gonna get lit. That's the reason why I say like, yo, I only drink well,
I'm
special
gonna have some
occasions.
things there, some things. The family love y'all. This is a turn up party. The kid is staying home. It's gonna be some things there, and we gonna have a good time. But
But-
also, that's day one. Like the pool party, like, yo, we going in the summer, man. My birthday this year, we're gonna delay it till as soon as the pool's open. As soon as the pool's open, like May, that's when I'm gonna try and slide out. That's what I'm about to proclaim. Tell
All
Sam.
right. All right.
And we get a spot. So everything could just be, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, by episode 50, we just a little pop, you know what I'm saying, a little sponsorship for us guys, you know what I'm saying?
We go see if that like he might be right. We gonna see if that it'll be in episode 50. But
The way the trajectory we going, like I'm definitely see, and I definitely got plans to get us there. We grown, we building. I feel like it's definitely about to be our time to take over a little bit more, and that's going to just grant us some more freedom. You know what I'm saying? It might not get us all the way out, but it's gonna get us halfway out.
you got anything last thing you want to say, Mr. Playboy Bucky?
Birthday boy, you about to take
Birthday
another one.
boy.
Marcus about to take another one. Come
I'll
on.
take another one.
Oh shit!
That just surprised me.
Let's
I ain't even
go.
gonna lie.
Because I only do it, like I said, I only do it for special occasions, and that's birthdays, or if you accomplish something, big accomplishments, whatever.
Man, I'm about to be staring at the computer editing like crazy
yo.
after this, but hey, don't matter.
This really is a monumental moment, bro, because bro really don't drink.
I know,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
man. This is love. You see this
I'm
homie
pouring my
love you
own,
niggas?
though. I'm pouring
This is how
my
you
own.
love your friends, nigga. He doing shit he do not do. He gonna be fucked up going in the house.
Say one last thing.
This is second birthday on the show, right?
No,
Your
bro.
birthday.
Oh,
This
the second. Yeah, It's the
yeah.
second one. Yeah.
Second, because Marcus is
Oh,
Yeah.
where?
Yeah, we was
You know what
doing.
I'm saying?
We started.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
right around that
Episode
time.
50, my birthday, we going crazy.
Yep.
We gonna be doing this shit in fucking Vegas.
Yeah. I'm about to say we
Donate
gonna be doing this in
To my cash
somewhere
app,
else.
Commission J,
I'm gonna just say
get us
this.
to Vegas on y'all dime.
I'm gonna just say, just because of how everything just been going recently for me, man, just keep believing. Like, yo, like life really got ups and downs. Like you really feel like you at the top of the world sometimes, and then sometimes you feel like you was the bottom of the barrel. Like you just shit. Like, yo, just keep believing, keep striving, bro. Just keep taking it a day at a time, bro. It get better. You just gotta believe, bro. Like if that's what you're going for, just stack on good days. Make sure you talk to the people that you know that's going to fill you up with that love, bro. Shout out to Gigi. He been hitting me like a lot every day. He been coming home, bro. Like, and he been kind of struggling since he came home. And I'm like telling him like, yo, cuz like just keep believing, bro. Like I know like you've been young and like sometimes like he kind of wasted a lot of his young years in and out of jail. So like he trying to find his balance and stuff like that. So I just been, just filling them up with words like, yo, cuz like, yo, we love you, cuz like, yo, like you deserve to be free. Like, yo, learn how to spread your wings, bro. Like everything is there for you. Like everything is there for you for the taking, bro. Like anybody that's looking at this is there for the taking. You just gotta do your research, put some bread away, and if that's what you want to do, bro, like get in that zone, like find your zone and attack that shit, bro. I'm a testament of it too. Like last year, I was working 2 jobs. I'm talking about like, bro, I was working 16-hour days damn near, bro. Like if I get 8 hours of sleep, bro, that's magnificent. But I'm talking about like, bro, I'm working from 7 in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, like going to sleep at, 2, 3 in the morning still, because I can't even, unwind and So it's like, bro, if you want it, you can take it. Like, but you got to put that work in, like how we be saying, bro, like meet life halfway, it'll come back to you. So cheers to that.
And look, same to you, man. Look, dog, as somebody who's been trying to do this podcast and shit for a while, you making it to this number of episodes, and this was not your thing. Like him and me, this is our thing, and it's a part of like, this is something he want to do on his own, something I want to do on my own. You somebody had a different lane in music, and yo, your man said pull up, and you've been pulled up, and you pulled up ever since. So yo, same way you was telling your man, keep that same energy to yourself, dog. You helping build, and I definitely see, like I appreciate you here. I'm glad this is there. As somebody who's trying to do my own show and co-host is hard to come by,
Right.
I appreciate it, man. Real shit.
Love, man.
And on that note,
Go ahead, take the shot and then rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
and on that note, please Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Case Status Podcast. Everything is in the description below.
That's the host.
Yeah. Catch y'all next week. I'm your host, Mr. Mortar King, along with
EdBuck LC, a.k.a. Playboy Bucky, a.k.a. Mr. Birthday Boy.
Let's go. Mr. Prolific, a.k.a. JayyDoinUp.
If
I
I do say so myself.
Yes, sir.
We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all. Love.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
You forgot magic on the ones and twos,
Hey,
baby.
magic
What you
on the
doing?
ones
What
and
you
twos.
doing?
That's what it was. The two.
Shout out DJ Magic. We appreciate you. Thanks for helping the studio
remember-
proceed.
And remember, nobody can fit the crown that's meant for you.
Leo Nation.
All right.
We out here.
Boo.